everybody, welcome back to Pink Plants Lady. I'm Hildy, and today I'm going to be doing a memory spread. Now this is going to be the first of my 2026 planner in my Happy Planner vertical, and I think I'm going to decorate first and then add what happened, or add the memory part. Now I've not done this. I've done this memory style planning in my horizontal, but I have not done it in my vertical before. But this is I wanted to combine them because last year I had a horizontal and a vertical, and this time I just want to do it all in this one planner. So every Sunday I plan to go back, decorate it, and do my memory plans in it. We will see how that goes. So I'm going to be using this sticker book that's called Fall Harvest. It's from the Happy Planner because I really thought these watercolory, where are they? These watercolory scenes were perfect for January, especially here in the South where it's been kind of gloomy and rainy and cloudy to this morning. Yes, the last 2 mornings we've had a lot of fog, so this works so perfect for that. So let's see. I really like this one. It says surround yourself with beauty, so that's really pretty. I'm thinking about that going up here. So let's do that one first. And these books are available right now at the Happy Planner website. If you, I think they have a sale going on. So you want to jump over there and grab this book because I think it can be used for more than just the fall. Okay, and let's see. I really want to use these trees. I just have to decide how I'm going to use them. And these. And also there's boxes. These kind of remind me of address labels too, but I might use a couple of these too that have just the trees. I don't know if I'm going to include the little woodland creatures or not. So let's start with our decor and decide what goes where. And also, I am not sure if I want to overlap it with boxes. I kind of am thinking it would be kind of cool to do a scene just across the middle, maybe. Let me see. Maybe it could work if I incorporate the little trees. Let's see if I incorporate the little trees with the bigger trees. That would be different and neat. Let's do the bigger ones first, and then maybe I can lift this up a little. Let's see if I can put I don't know if I want to put the little trees behind it. Now this is totally unplanned, so I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Because this could be like off in the distance, you know, like that's why they're smaller. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Oh, I don't like it on top because of all the white showing. So maybe over it like this. I wonder where my crocodile is. I don't see it anywhere. It has to be around here somewhere. So I might have to use it if this goes into the I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'll just crop the holes later, but I am going to cut and get rid of some of this white, what do you call this? Edging or edging, because it kind of interferes with the whole look. Some of these have such a wide edge around them. It just kind of ruins the whole aesthetic. Like that. So I'm trying to get it to blend, and I think it blends, not perfectly, but I'm not sure if that's going to bother me or not, because I'm also thinking I can use these, what would you call these? Watercolor bubbles or clouds? I can't tell how big the edge is on this. Okay, let's see. Let's put this down like that. This can kind of, I'm probably making a proper mess out of this, aren't I? But I wish these would have came in the matte clear. That would have made this a lot easier. And I think with them doing watercolory type stuff, it would have made more sense for them to do them in the clear than what they did, but they didn't. They did not. This guy it's been picked up so much it's going to stop sticking. Ah. Okay, I can stick this guy here like that, and then that can go. I think what I'm going to do though is kind of cut off, kind of do a kind of like a cloud thing, so it kind of looks around it in like that. Okay, maybe if I stop staring at it, it won't look too bad. All right, this side I'm going to stick the cloud in between and hope for the best. Okay. And I want to stick this cloud kind of, not quite, you know, low, but kind of like this. And you know what? I'm not going to worry about the white part, because it didn't really, this doesn't look as any worse or better than that, in my opinion. All right, so let's see. You know what? I kind of like that, actually. I have another little cusp of trees that I was thinking would look good here, but maybe that'll be too much. So let's put it down here like that. Okay, now, what am I going to add? I have two more clouds I'd like to use before. I'm not sure, but I might write in some of these. Let me decide. Maybe like one big thing that did happen this Happy New Year. So I want to say, put it here on the first. Let's use this one or this one. I think this one, and I'm just gonna do Hello January. Didn't really do anything for New Year's. We have dogs, and if you have dogs, you know that they are most of them, not all of them, but most dogs are terrified of fireworks. And one of our little ones, the Pippa, the Chihuahua, is absolutely terrified of them. So she's like shaking and whining and hiding, and we're trying our best to keep her calm. And so we put the TV up super loud, which helps a lot. She can only hear some of the louder ones, and we're just watching TV and hanging out with the super loud television. And pretty much that's how we spend every New Year's Eve. Okay. And then let me see if there's anything huge that happened this week besides Happy New Year. I don't think there's anything like super major going on, so I can just use boxes and decor for the rest. I think those were all the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I kind of think I'm going to use one of these for every day, but just to mark like the big thing of the day. And then maybe, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm going to put this one up here like that. And then I wanted to use these two. And I think because this one has a lot of green, this one will be the gray one. And I'm going to use it down here. And then on this side, I'll use this one up here, maybe? Maybe like this. Yeah. I don't like using them both on the bottom, but I don't want it super close to all this either. So that's going to work like that. And then as far as these boxes go, I'm going to put them on most days. So I'm going to get 3 for now. And kind of do them in a, uneven pattern. So they're not right next to each other or even to another one on the same side of the page. Or on the same page, I should say. And this is where I'm going to write like whatever I consider to be like a interesting fact of the day. Okay, and then I have one more, I think. Okay, yeah, one more. And I think I'm going to put this one on Sunday because Saturday I didn't do anything. Hardly. And I don't know that I have any more boxes. And these clouds are too big, but I do have these 2 little clouds that I do want to go ahead and use. And then I want to see if I want to use any more decor, which I don't think I do. Let's put this cloud kind of like hanging off of that box, and then this cloud kind of hanging off of this one. Like that. And okay, don't know. I want it kind of like a box here, but I don't know. I might have to draw one because there's nothing really that. These are like grouped together already, which are kind of cool. I'm sure I'll be using them come fall. I kind of wanted something that was kind of like this, but not with any specific decor in mind. Now, this ones are kind of cool. Maybe I can use one of those because I don't think there's any other boxes. Okay, what's this? Oh, wrong color, but that would be kind of cool. Let's just do this green one. It's a darker green, but that's okay. It's like a gray green. And we're going to put this one like this, covering up the notes. Like that. All right. Let's start with the sidebar and go from there. I think I'm going to be using what is this? Sarasa, and this is the mark on. I wish I had a Sharpie pen over here because I kind of like the way those write on stickers. But, no, what's this? That's another Sarasa. All I have is Sarasa pens over here. Yep, that's another Sarasa. Let me look on my desk over here. I don't see a Sharpie. I think it's a Sharpie pen. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It might actually, maybe this one writes a little bit smoother. The Sarasa clip and 0.5. I'm going to use that one. All right, so let's see. Here on the side, I'm going to put the things that I wanted to get done this week. Put Christmas up, which I did do. Yeah, I did put all the decor away. And declutter my office. I sort of did, and then I recluttered it again. It's like a process that never ends. Film a plan with me. Well, I did film earlier in the week, and this is actually my second plan with me. And then upload plan with me. I did one on Wednesday. It might have, I just did a backwards thing. I have a little bit of dyslexia, not a lot, but just minor dyslexia. So I do these kind of things sometimes. I have a video that I did on my Black Friday haul. I think that's the one I haven't uploaded yet. No, I did that one already. I did the one on the currently page for January. Now here I am going to do the best thing about this week so far, some kind of thing like that. Okay, so the main thing I did here was I did rewrites on, do I need to zoom in a little? Let me see. Yeah, let me zoom in. Okay, rewrites on The Archer's Wish. I got it back from the editor. Rewrites usually take me 2 to 3 days. But this manuscript only took me today, all day. It was, the 29th. It took me all day, but I got it done in one day. So then I also did, let me see how I want to mark things. Normally I like to do like little boxes and stuff, so this is going to be kind of different. I have a stencil. So I might do lines. I don't know how much I will like that, but let's try it out. Okay, and this stencil is also from the Happy Planner. All right, and then I also did I sent the manuscript to the formatter. And yes, I could format myself kind of, but I don't know. I don't keep up to date with the best ways to do it and stuff, so sometimes that is kind of bad. All right, I also did my sales stats. I want to know how many pre-orders I have on my book that's releasing on Monday. I visited reader groups. I did laundry. Yay, how exciting. This week I didn't have a lot of laundry, which was good. I put up the mantle decor. And I put laundry away. When I do laundry, I wash, dry, and put it up in this all at the same time because I don't like the chore going on longer than 2 days, and usually only have like 3 or 4 loads. Tuesday. What is gonna go in this box? I think, yes, I got the manuscript back and I uploaded it. I don't see any, I'm going to put on here, I guess my one big thing of the day is I had a chiropractor appointment. And did I go anywhere after that? Usually while I'm out doing that, I'll make an errand run. But what I did I do it before or after? I went to the post office that day. So these lines, I think because I did lines, I'm going to put lines up here. Oh no, my high-pitched dog. That dog is so loud. He has a, I have the door closed from where he's at. And you can still hear him because his bark is so high-pitched. Okay, so I'm distracted now. What was I going to do? Oh, yes. So sales stats again. I did some admin work. And then I also did some promo. I have some, I want to use some, what do you call them? Icons. Because that's something a little bit different that I want to do this year is start using more of my little icons. So I'm going to use one for coffee. I have the most delicious Café de Olla, which you can buy from Nestle. It is instant coffee. And Café de Olla, you just put sugar in it. You don't put any creamer. And it is so good. I'm looking for a green cup that'll kind of go with the vibe. Or maybe this black and white one. I will tell you that I do not know where most of the stickers are from. If I do, I will tell you while I'm putting it down. But for the most part, I don't know where they're from. Especially the ones in the sticker book. I've had them for so long. What does this say? Coffee fuels my everything. I think that's what it says. It's so tiny. So I'm going to put that here, I think. And put down that I'm drank some. Café de Olla. Okay. I also uploaded the manuscript. MS to KDP because this is a the series that I'm starting right now is a self-published series. I feel like I'm talking really slow, and I probably am. But it's because I'm writing and it's my first time doing this, so when I edit, I am going to make sure and try to take out all the empty, quiet spots so that the video is not 3 hours long. Okay, now let's go with Wednesday, which the big thing on Wednesday was that Manchester City had a match against Sunderland. I do want to do lines, but I'll do that later. So I'm going to put that Man City, and Manchester City is a football team or to American soccer team out of the UK. And they're my team. Was this I know Manchester City won this one. I was thinking it was the last match I watched that was 0-0, but no, this one. Oh, yeah. This one they won. There was, or maybe that's the one where they got 0-0. No, that was another game I was watching. Never mind. I watched a match between Tottenham and another team. That was the one that was 0-0. This one, Manchester City won 2-1. Okay. Then I did some admin work, which I don't know if I want to put that up here. I do want to put New Year's Eve, so to put that up, I think I'll put it here in my only creative type font that I know how to do, because I don't practice any other ones. I think if I practice other ones, that would be easier. All right, and then I had a chat with my aunt. Which is always neat to hear from her. With my Aunt Alice. No, was it my Aunt Alicia or my Aunt Juanita? Oh, my Aunt Juanita. Like that. And I'm gonna find a little telephone to put there. That's cute. I might use that one. Little blob on a phone. That's cute. If I would have been smart, I would have put down like a little sticker with the shops, but you know, some of these shops I know, but very few of them do I remember what the names are. So here, it's the end of the year, and I really had concentrated on getting my next release ready, which the title of the book is An Archer's Wish. An Archer's Wish. Ready. Okay, that's the first half of the week. Okay, let's do the second half, which, if you're really honest, the first half is, yeah, I guess so. Wednesday is the midweek, and then because you have 3 days before, 3 days after, and Wednesday's just kind of in the middle. Wednesday was my friend Lauren came to visit. I need a box for that, but I don't think we had any more boxes left, did we? So I might just, no, I guess I can just mark it with icon. But yeah, my friend Lauren came over and we kind of hung out and had a glass of wine and just kind of watched another football match. And this one was Tottenham against West Hampton, maybe? I don't know. So I'm going to put that here because she came over in the afternoon. So let's see. Let me do some fancy cursive. So we chit-chatted. My friend, she's from Trinidad, so she always has some interesting stories about Trinidad. And then I watched a TV show called Mount Pleasant. I didn't do any. Oh, my house cleaners came, so I'm gonna put that down here. Let me do some lines. Although I don't know how much I like the lines. I'm not sure that I'm going to keep using the lines, but since I already started this time, I kind of need to do it on the spread, but I don't know that I will keep doing it. So the housekeepers came by. They weren't going to come because she said a lot of people canceled on her. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. You can just come on over if you want to. And she's like, oh yeah, I really would like to, because that'll help clean up my time, or kind of, you know, even out her time for the rest of the week, because then she would have to cram people in because a lot of people didn't want to her to come over, and I was like okay with it. So she was kind of cool. She was like, oh, thank you, that would be great. And I'm like, no problem. It's like, I'm not doing anything, so yeah, I don't mind you coming over early in the morning. And so she did. I thought I had some YouTube icons, but I don't see them. They might be in my other sticker book, because I have 2. I just decided to only pull one at a time. And of course the other one is the one with the YouTube little icons. But I thought I had a Paper Pumpkin Co. girl doing, this is Pumpkin Paper Co. and she is no longer in business. So of course that's the one shop whose name I remember just now. Oh, here she is. There she is. She's filming. Look at her. Isn't that the cutest ever? I hate that she went out of business. Okay, so let's put her like this since I don't have that much else going on this day. And then for the end of the day, I watched this TV show called Mount Pleasant, which is a on Prime, and it is kind of like a sitcom series based in England. It is so cute. Now, if I think in the future when I do this, where's the televisions? I think it's better if I have all the stickers pulled. Okay, here's a blob watching TV. I don't know why I call it a blob. I don't know what else he is. But it might be easier if I go ahead and pull the stickers in advance, but I kind of like leafing through it. And see, and the show is called Mount Pleasant. How do you spell pleasant? P-L-E-A. I know I'm a writer, but that doesn't mean I know how to spell. I think spell check and all those things are in the word programs kind of spoil you. Okay, now, Tuesday. No, Tuesday. Duh. Friday. The big thing that happened on Friday was that I got a lot done. I mean, a lot. I just went crazy, kind of crazy, but I think the main thing that happened was that I had a chat with my daughter, Tiffany, who lives in Atlanta. Well, everybody says they live in Atlanta when they really don't. So she lives in Kennesaw, which is about an hour, maybe a little bit less. Depends on what part of Atlanta, north of Atlanta. So yeah, that's where she lives. So, but I say Atlanta because people might not know Kennesaw, even though there's a big university there. So maybe a lot of people do know Kennesaw. Okay, telephones. I know I had a page that had telephones. But yeah, she called because she's been having issues with vertigo. And I'm just kind of worried about her driving to and from work because I'm like, girl, I don't think you're supposed to be driving. And she's like, well, how am I going to get back and forth to work? Because, you know, it's expensive. It would be expensive to Uber since she lives in Kennesaw and she works west of Atlanta off of I-20. And I'm like, oh, yeah, well, that's true. And she's like, it doesn't bother me as much when I'm driving. I'm like, still, it worries me. But the doctor did not tell her she couldn't drive, which I found weird because I had vertigo once and the doctor told me I couldn't drive. So I was a little confused on that. Now, I'm not going to do lines here, but I went to do. Did I do newsletter? Yeah. No, did I do newsletter this day? Newsletter was this day. I did set up event. I am going to this event called, or a reader-writer event in Daytona. Oops, crap. I just smeared it. In Daytona called Coastal Magic. And if you haven't heard of it, I'll put the link below. It's fairly inexpensive for a 4-day convention. It's a reader convention. You get to meet writers. You need to get to participate in a murder dinner type thing. You get to attend a book signing, author panels for different genres. We have historical genre, romantasy, fantasy, sci-fi, contemporary romance, black romance or black fiction, What else do we have? Paranormal authors, LGBTQ authors. I mean, it's like a total, you can pick and choose which panels to attend. You get swag bags, you get meals, you get, you know, and we all hang out in the same hotel. It is so worth it. So anyway, I'm doing a memory notebook event, and like people come to sign up for that and show up. It's included in your ticket price. There's a game night. There's so much going on. It's so fun and so laid back. The lady that puts it together, her name is Lauren. She does an amazing job. I paid bills, which is so much fun that I don't want to put it on here. And I don't know what else I did. I don't remember doing much else on Friday. I know that I thought I ran an errand, but I don't remember where I went. So I went back to the post office, but I thought that was Saturday. No, that was this day. Yes, I went to the post office and the UPS. And I finally got all my stuff mailed out. All mailed out. I'm so excited. Whoop. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna, I guess right here I will put on here that I paid bills, even though that's not fun, but I want to fill up this space. I'm really interested in the very end to see how this looks, because can you see the whole thing? I can't hardly see. This light is so bright in my face that I can't see that well. I want to keep moving it around so you guys can see what I'm doing, but then I start talking and forget. Okay, let's see. Coastal Magic event. Because it's a book event and I have these, I thought I had books. I know I have stacks of books somewhere. Let's see, I have that. Maybe I'll use this one. This is from Stump Prints Co. and it's another, oh shoot, another company that has gone out of business, and that's probably why I remember their name. Paid bills. That would be somebody looking sad. Oh, look at her, she has anxiety. That would be perfect. These little things are from Itty Bits Co. I do remember those. Oh, this is perfect for going to the UPS and the mail office. And again, this is from Pumpkin Paper Co. And I'm going to put that here. All right, and paid bills. I'm going to need one for paid bills. Probably this one. She looks like she's paying bills, because she looks a little angry. And let's put her there. She doesn't look happy because she's paying bills. And then here in this box, I'm going to put on here how I'm really enjoying do I want to keep going? Yeah. I really am enjoying watching Mount Pleasant. I'm going to be sad when it ends. The characters are so funny. There's some, it's like a comedy, but it's a lot of it's not funny, but I just love it. You know how it is when you do a series, TV series. The characters are great, so I really am enjoying that. Okay, let's go to Saturday. Saturday is so boring that I'm not even sure what to put on here. I went to Walmart to pick up bins. So maybe that should be my exciting thing of the day. And that is sad. Walmart. Now the R has to be down like that, and then I barely fit in the T. Walmart run. I picked up some bins, so I started organizing the garage. So began organizing garage. And that was, oh, it's going to be an ongoing project. And then for down here, I watched TV again, but I put on here that I watched, oh yeah, I did watch a movie. What was the name of it? It was an Agatha Christie Agatha Christie movie. It's about these people that end up on an island for this eccentric guy that wants, all of them are like puzzle solvers, kind of like, not private investigators, but they're really into solving, crime and stuff like that. And he gets 6 people there. One of them is kind of like a instigator. One person ends up dead. Another one is really super smart, can figure things out. And so really do suggest you watch it. I'll put the name on the screen, but it is good. It has a really interesting twist. So if you like murder mystery, you will like that one. Saturday, I need to put something here. I'm going to put chill day because that's exactly what it was. Just to fill up this space. All right, so Sunday, of course, church. So I'm going to put that here. And our church service was the first one of the year, first one of the month, and it was really good. Really enjoyed it, except for this guy. He had a crying baby. There's a crying baby room. But that wasn't the strangest part. The strangest part was that the baby, I don't know how big, I would say maybe close to a year-old baby. And the baby was very, 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 very fussy. So I think it was a boy, kept fussing and everything. So what does the guy do? He gets the baby from his wife, and I'm like, okay, good. I'm in the back. I'm doing the welcome desk. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, good. He's gonna take the baby to the crying room. No, he takes the baby to the front of the church, and he proceeds to stand there rocking the crying baby. And I was like, do I go say something? I mean, do I go and tell him there's a crying room? But would it be more disruptive if I just run to the front of the church and talk to him than him just standing up there? I was like, oh my God, okay, that is weird. So the baby's still fussing. I know it must have been distracting for the pastor, but so meanwhile the sermon's going on and the guy's like rocking the baby. So he's just standing there, rocking back and forth, living his best life. And then he's like, oh, let me go walk back. So he walks back. The wife is sitting towards the back, which is a good place to sit if you are if you have a crying child. That way you can leave when the baby starts crying. So he goes back there. I'm like, okay, well, that's a little bit better. The baby is still fussing, but not too bad. So then what happened? Oh, then we were doing communion, and then after communion was going to be worship. So then music's playing, so then the baby could cry, and we probably wouldn't hear him, right? But after the communion, the pastor announced that there was going to be some prayer time. He leads us in prayer, and the baby starts fussing again. What does the guy do? He walks back to the front. I am not exaggerating, y'all. I am looking at this man wanting to go, what in the world is wrong with you? I was like, oh my goodness, this man is weird. So yeah, so anyway, that was, I don't know. I think because I'm in the back and I am, doing the welcome center and I can see the whole church, I was probably more distracted than most people. But I was just like kind of laughing at this point because people do the strangest things. Oh, and that's not the weirdest part. Well, to me, it's weird. It was their first time visiting our church. It was their first time. I didn't know that until I saw them leaving, heading out. And the girl that does the greeting, she came and got, because we have this little welcome bag we give to people when it's their first time. And she grabbed the bag and I'm like, surely you're not going to give it to him. Yes. Yes. It was their first time visiting. I'm like, well, he made himself at home. I'm glad he felt comfortable. But dude, this is not your living room. It was so funny. It's kind of funny though. I was like, man. Oh, man. Oh, that was funny. I was just like, can't understand what the guy was thinking. And then his wife, if I was his wife, I would have been like, get your butt back here and stay. And when he started to walk back up front the second time, I would have tackled him and taken the baby away. But no, the wife, she was really enjoying the service because she was not distracted by that baby. She was like, I don't care about the baby. He's got the baby. I am going to worship, which I'm happy for her. She was like, I am having a good worship time. Oh, me. Okay, so this is the spread. I don't know. I like it. I'm not sure about the whole middle thing. I think it worked out okay, though. And then I also forgot to do more lines. I could have done lines somewhere, but there was not that much going on. So, yeah, I don't plan on doing lines again. I don't really like those, but yeah, so today we went to, we also went to Walmart today. I'm going to add Walmart at the very bottom. Because I have Walmart up here somewhere, don't I? Yep, here. And the reason we went is because I had to pick up more bins for my garage reorganizing project. So let me do another. I thought I had one where the girl's pushing a shopping cart. Do I? We did pick up a few groceries. If I don't find the girl with the shopping cart, then I'm going to use that one. One of these little grocery bags. See, these are stuck on there really good because they've been on here for years, so that's why I want to use them. All right, and so now we're done. And I'm going to probably write in here that my most memorable thing about this week is probably the baby and the guy. No, I'm just kidding. Probably, New Year? It being the New Year? I don't know. I can't think of anything that would stand out the most, but it was a good week. I will say that. It was a pretty good week. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.